So, a development happened since part 5, which I only uploaded a week ago from, now. The current moment today is the 15th of July, 2 days after my birthday, and this will be hopefully going up on tomorrow, the 16th. Hopefully this is going to be up on the 16th, but a little development has happened. Part 5 I recorded back when the game first got released, and only uploaded not too long ago. But I had recorded a part 6 and 7. They both got corrupted. So, I've done missions that I didn't expect. I've progressed a little bit further in the game, and now I've unlocked the final race for the Street Racer, which is we're going to go race Tito, the main dude of the street racing circuit. Here it is, all the way down here. So we have to go all the way here. The keys to the city street race. We're using a hypercar and streetcar to win the McLaren P1. Because I've redone it, as you can see, I've done easy and hard. I've got the McLaren, so for the purpose of the video, I'm going to go through and do it again because I feel like it's kind of unfair. I'm going to also do it, I'm going to go back out, I want to do it on hard. So, for the purpose of the video, I'm going to do it again, mainly because it's kind of unfair to those, to all of you guys that haven't seen it yet. And I'm going to swap my vehicles to the McLaren P1, as you can see, and I'm also going to use my Porsche 911 GT3 RS. So basically, I'm using almost maxed out cars. I've got my Porsche maxed out. This is not maxed out yet. But I do apologize that for some reason the video's just lately been corrupted. I uploaded a video yesterday or the day before of a Fortnite one, so I do apologize that the ending of that was corrupted a little bit, but it was still workable. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna beat him. Oh shit! Oh, I'm doing it on hard too, like I said. So this is gonna be very interesting to see if I can beat him. And I hit that really. That respawns me. Hitting that really. But we have to beat Tito. It shouldn't be. It's not that hard. Easy is easy as hell. Clearly. No, it's normal. And hard. I've done it once or twice. So I've leveled up a fair bit. I've gone through some of the game. And after we do this race, we're going to get into some of the pro racing stuff. We're going to start with the pro racing, hopefully, and get that done sooner or later. I'm not sure if anyone has noticed, I'm going to try catching up to Tito. But because me and him are both using the Porsche McLaren, I have the same design as his. Someone in the community has gone ahead and made it. It's not an actual thing in designs that Ivory Towers made. Someone's gone ahead and made it in-game, so props to them. I don't know their Gamertag. If I did, I'd give them a shout-out. But I know that this is the car you win for doing the race. If I could go back and retry it again without, already having it done, I would. But sadly, that's not a feature in this game. But we are now flogging Tito's ass. Absolutely flogging it. So, I've been seeing lately a lot of people confused on how the end races and the live extreme event races work. Because they get confused, they're like, oh, am I going to transform into a car at this certain moment? To put it this way, the way the car, like the image is laid out with the car, street car first, then a boat or off-road car, that's the order that it goes in when you are going to transform into your vehicle. So, let's say it starts off with a street car, you're going to use a street car for the first portion. Then underneath it, if it's a boat or a plane or a racing car, you're going to use either one of them. So, street car, then Alpha GP, you'd swap to an Alpha GP next, and underneath the Alpha GP, it would be like a boat. So you're going to transform to a boat. Like I just transformed into my street car, which is like I said, Porsche. Probably this Porsche is completely maxed out for me. Oh shit! Completely maxed out. I've got about 3 street cars completely maxed out at 280 because maxing stuff out is kind of easy in this game. But we also have another rarity coming, I think, in December, which is legendary. So we got uncommon, rare, and I think it's epic. I don't know. I think so. And then you got legendary coming out very soon. Oh, I hit the tree after I did the jump.
This without rules. True street style.
So someone asked me on I think Twitter or Instagram, one of them, about the hypercar races. They said, how come you haven't done any hypercar races? Well, the hypercar races take about 30 to an hour long, depending on which one. I know for a fact there's a hypercar race that is about 40-something minutes long, and because you're driving from New York to San Francisco, which is incredibly long. It gives you a good payout. That's like the most money from any race at all. And I would recommend doing it, but it's really up to you if you want to spend about close to 30 minutes to an hour doing a race. The payout is good, and so is the fans. It's really good, but here we go. We're coming up to the finish. Yep. These races aren't that hard. It's really cool. I do like these races a lot. They're really unique in their way.
Top of the list.
We unlocked, obviously, this is where you unlock the McLaren P1. There's Tito, pissed, because he lost to a rookie, basically. Nice, he's got a nice, Nissan GT. I just said that so slow. But there we go, we just did it. So that's basically the first one for me. I haven't come across any of the other bosses yet, or anything. First place. Yep. I mean, you get a fair bit of cash for this one too. As you can also see my icon level, I am icon. I believe I got that in a video with another video.
Congratulations. You're top of the list, the new #1. You beat T.O. at his own game and impressed a hell of a lot of people along the way. That's work to be mighty proud of. By the way, if you go back to the spot, you'll see a little something waiting for you.
If it is what I think it is, it's gonna be hella fun getting it out there on the road and seeing what you can do with it. You're not gonna rest on your laurels, are you?
Alright, so this is when it pop up saying that you won the ultimate vehicle, which is the McLaren P1, which is a really cool vehicle, might I add. But since we've now gone ahead and done that, I believe it's time we get into some of the GT racing type stuff. So we're going to go ahead do some pro racing. There's a pro racing one I've been wanting to do for quite some time. It's called Going Back to My Roots. So in this, I believe we get a car by finishing it. We get a loan a car, and I think we win it afterwards.
A race like this is a throwback, a chance to get back to basics. We don't want to get so busy looking to the future that we forget the past. Finding that balance is key, and part of doing that is going old school sometimes.
This is a nice car, but I'm pretty sure we get the get this after the race is done. I'm not 100% sure. I've got some touring cars already, so we're kind of set. Also, because I got pre-order stuff and all that. I also bought a touring car not too long ago. Oh shit. This feels slow.
Love working on classic cars like this one.
Steering on this is really weird. And this is my first time doing this race in this car too. I tried my best not to do too many races. I've been doing some off camera so I can, at least unlock more parts and be ready for some races. But that's about it.
It's going to be easy to drive. You won't be getting any power assist at all, so be ready. Because keeping that beautiful little beast under control is going to take everything you've got.
Put some NOS on. Yeah, there we go. Get in there, son. Oh, we're in that motherfucker. I should be just for shits and gigs be cutting these corners, but I guess not. I'm used to playing Forza, so I guess that's one of the reasons I'm not going ahead and cutting the corners, is because on Forza you get slowed down so much, and this you can basically just cut a corner at full speed and keep that momentum and keep that speed up. Also, it's also good that I'm doing some driving lines thanks to Forza. Main reason I like racing
There's
games
a simple
now.
elegance to running like this. Save the tricks and gimmicks. This is where real drivers excel.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna love when it comes to beating this guy too, the main guy of this group, because I want that. I believe it's the Vulcan, the Aston Martin. Yeah, Aston Martin Vulcan. I want that so bad. Coming up to the last corner now. Put the NOS in. Put the NOS on. Go, son, go! And across the line. So I can't remember if we do get this car or not. I think I do, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh shit, parts. Alright, got the parts. Ooh, cutscene I think. No? A new vehicle. Hell yeah. Yep, we get the car. Oh, this thing is a mad looking car. I'm actually happy to get it. But hang on, no, did we get a cutscene here or no? Yep.
History is a constant process of transformation. But as we move forward, we can't ever forget where we came from. There's so much history for us to be proud of. So many great races, great drivers. That heritage makes us who we are today. And it'll inform who we'll be tomorrow, no matter what shifts. It's time to train harder. It's always time to train harder.
I do love the little cutscenes. And we've gone up an icon level 87. So, if you haven't seen what icon levels do yet, so I'll show you right now. So you have to go over here and come to icon points. So what you do is when you level up, you get an icon point and you can put it towards anything. As you can see, I've got my icon points for rich, popular, golden finger, gold finder, I mean, and lucky. And I got a few more for bulldozer and rear drag and so on and so forth, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead, do that and do that. And they're basically little ways to help you improve with stuff. And you also have more over here. When you level up, you get more. And if I hit icon level 100, I get the Camaro, which I'm really keen to get. But I think might find another race to do. I think there was another race near here we could do, because we just did that. Yep, here we go. Oh, here we go. We got to do the Alpha GP. These races are quite fun. They're a little long,
There's an
but
old
they're
tradition,
fun.
some might say superstition, about this race. Since 1994, every winner here has gone on to claim the pro racing title. You win today, people will expect you to go all the way. Yeah, we do love our superstitions.
So, I love these races, and I've got the Red Bull. I've actually got both vehicles. I just prefer using the Red Bull one so much more, because why not use an actual real-world F1 car
Let's
when
show
you can
them you
use...
can handle that
like,
much car.
Why wouldn't you? Oh, the lighting looks nice, and a little bit of puddles on the track, not too bad. So, usually I find that majority of these type of races, the touring car and the Alpha GPs are like about 3 to 4 laps long, depending on how big the track is. Sometimes they might come across with only 2 laps, but it really depends on how big the track is and how much of a payout you're getting. Like for this, I'm getting $22,000, so I know for a fact this is going to be about 3 to 4 laps long. So it really comes down to the whole what race you're doing. So you can't really tell if you're on a second lap or if you're still on your first lap, because it doesn't show up saying lap 1 of 2 or lap 3, whatever, like a normal racing game would. This one is just pure percentage, which is, I guess, kind of annoying considering there are, you know, lap races, not just point to point. But it's really what they did for the game. Like, I don't mind it, it just gets really annoying because I'm like, what lap am I on? So I've decided to go first person, because first person in this vehicle is actually quite nice. A lot of people complaining about how much he turns, because he doesn't turn, like, in the steering wheel. I'm not talking about the tires. People are quite annoyed with how, with this vehicle, the steering doesn't match real world. But keep in mind, this whole game isn't meant to be, like, realistic. It's meant to be, like, a fun arcade game where you can just go around. It's like a sandbox game. It gives you some freedom to do whatever you want, but also it has restrictions. Alright, we're coming up to the finish line. This just popped into my mind. So, does anyone know when the DLC vehicles will be coming out for Season Pass members? Like, I want to know so I can get ready and prepare myself to probably do a like showcase video on them, because there's only 2 every month coming out, and for Season Pass owners we get them 7 days early. So I just want to know, when do they officially come out? If anyone knows that information, please let me know, because I really want to know. But we have finished the race. I think that might do us for today. Done some nice GP and also Alpha. So I reckon we did good today. It was a fun thing to do. We also finished the last race against Tito, so that was good. But I think that's about it. So thank you guys for joining me. I do apologize that everything is so out of whack. Every time I do some type of gameplay video, it always, something goes wrong with a recording and I have to re-record it or completely just skip it. So I do apologize. I had a lot more stuff in store for before we got to this point, but we can't really we can't control what happens. But thank you everyone for watching today's video, and keep an eye on that next week's video. I think we might do some plane racing, because I've not actually done any of that yet. So until next time, I'll see you all in the next video.